What is up, guys? It's Blake here again with Trade Tracer. In today's video, we are going to be recapping this last week's trading and getting you prepared for the week ahead. Before we get started, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. However, I used to be. And trade at your own risk. So before we go ahead and get started, I want to give a shout out to my friend Dom Harris. Here's his YouTube channel, Outstanding Dom. Just gives you a little bit of a different perspective than mine. I'm more of a technical analysis guru, self-proclaimed guru, if you want to call it that. And Dom gives you a little bit of a more deeper insight into some of his picks. So go ahead and check him out. I'm going to be linking his YouTube page below. So let's go ahead and get into the market. This is the S&P 500 pulled up here in a daily chart, very clean chart. And the reason I have it like this is because I wanted to point out we are breaking what I call market structure. So here's our uptrend dating back to October of 2019. Nice solid uptrend, and today we blasted through that uptrend support. So we are now in what I consider a downtrend in the overall general market. And when we are in downtrends, I am very conservative with my capital. My number one priority is preserving capital and year-to-date gains. However, if you are in our Telegram channel, which I don't know if you're not, you definitely should be, because just this week alone, we're up over 30% trading options. I love trading options along with crypto and a host of other things. But make sure you hop in our Telegram group. I'm going to go ahead and link it below as well. It's completely free. I give you all of my trade setups, all of my signals. And if you can follow along and you're quick enough, you would probably be up 30% this week as well. So let's go ahead and pull up some of my favorite indicators. I have the Ichimoku Cloud that we're going to be taking a look at, and also the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is a very important moving average. The 50-day moving average is a uptrend or downtrend indicator. You could use this indicator alone if you wanted to figure out, should I be invested in the market or not? I really like to use the 50-day moving average as a pullback support guide. So what do I mean by that? When we're in an uptrend, right? When we started this uptrend back in October, we never came close to touching this black line, which is the 50-day moving average, until today. Today is the last day of January of 2020, and you can see we actually did tag that towards the end of the trading session. And once we tagged that 50 MA support, we rallied just a little bit. Now, it was a very heavy selling day. You can see that if I pull up the DMI, the directional moving index, the bears or the sellers are in control now. So on a daily time frame, there are more sells happening than buys. So that basically tells me that the sellers are in control, especially if this 50-day support doesn't hold. Then I will be looking for some continuation to the downside. So what are we doing? What are we doing to make 30% trading options in our Telegram account? Well, I'm telling you one thing: we are not shorting this market, because in the overall term, on the weekly and the monthly time frames, let's go ahead and pull up a weekly chart. We're still in an uptrend. Now, I know this candle looks pretty ominous here, but overall, we're still in a very strong uptrend on the higher time frames. So I'm not shorting this market. No, no, no. I am looking at bonds. And if you guys have been following me at all in my last couple videos, I even had a video titled, "Are Bonds Ready to Break Out?" And that was back here when we started to break out. Bonds are killing it, guys. TMF alone is up 2.5% today. This is a very strong trade. We've been in this trade. We've made a lot of money trading bonds lately. And also gold. Gold looks very solid to me. It broke out of this falling wedge and continuing to grind higher. I do like gold. You can see we have a nice uptick in volume today in gold, surging higher. So that's really where I'm investing my money right now. I'm investing. Now, there's a difference between investing and trading. I'm investing my money right now in the gold sector and the bond sector. So those are the two that I'm looking at. Now, of course, I still do have some money in equities, just because I like to always have something in equities, but it's a little slice of the pie. But trading, we've been doing phenomenal trading TLT, GDX, NUGT. The list goes on and on. So if you like trading, if you like making money, if you have money that you're managing, go ahead and click the link below in my Telegram group where I give you all of my signals, all of my trades, and I'm completely transparent about everything that I do. So you've got no reason to not check it out. It's completely free. If you don't like it, then you don't have to follow me. Anyways, guys, let's get you prepared for next week. So what am I looking for next week? As I just said, we've broken market structure. The uptrend is no longer intact, but I'm watching this 50-day moving average extremely closely. Now, had we tagged this 50-day moving average earlier in the trading session and then hammered off of it and printed a higher closing price, I may have dipped my feet into the market. But since it was towards the end of the day, especially on a Friday at OPEX Friday, I'm not willing to take that risk holding into the weekend. So on Monday and Tuesday, the things that I'm looking for is this 50-day moving average going to hold? If it looks like it's wanting to hold and we can get some volume come through again and prices move higher, then I would be more likely to go ahead and dip my toes in the water and use Friday's closing low or Friday's trading low as a stop. So high reward, very low risk type of trade setup. So I'll be watching this 50-day moving average on Monday and Tuesday. If it breaks and it doesn't hold, I'll be looking for some cloud support. Do we find support in this Ichimoku cloud? And then do we bounce off of it as well afterwards? So keep a close eye on the 50-day moving average. That's the primary moving average that I'm keeping an eye on this next trading session, this next week. Go ahead and get in my Telegram group where I give you away all my signals, all my trade setups, completely free, completely transparent. And also make sure you guys go ahead and check out Dom. He just gives a little bit of a different perspective than I do when it comes to an investing mindset. So that's all that I have for you guys today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and have a phenomenal weekend. And let's already get ready for February. See you next time.